Peace Collective, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Milan. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. If this is your first time here, welcome. And for those of you that are returning to the channel, welcome back. You are greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general collective reading. Just want to do a quick midday reading just to check in with you guys, see where everybody's at, see what's up with y'all. Ooh, a Kipper card just popped out. I wasn't ready yet. I'm still shuffling. But anyway, I didn't want to make this reading too long. Today's Sunday, where I'm at. It's beautiful outside. I kind of just wanted to get a quick reading in before I headed out and started my day. Before I get into the reading, I'm going to start this reading out with a couple of Kipper cards, guys, right here. I was hearing that song by Ludacris and Nicki Minaj, My Chick Bad. So it goes, my chick bad, my chick hood, my chick do stuff that your chick wish she could. So maybe some of you, I had mentioned this in the last reading, maybe some of you have recently left an ex, or left out of a relationship or marriage or something, and you guys have now started dating somebody else who is like the complete opposite of what you're used to, right? Or it could be a man dating a woman or a woman dating a man, doesn't matter. You guys could be in the same sex relationship, really doesn't matter. But I just get this energy of like whoever it is that you guys are dating now, or whoever is about to come into your lives now, is going to be like just a complete difference from what y'all are used to, okay? This person that's coming in or that you're dealing with now, this newer person may be a little bit more like financially stable than your last relationship, you know, a little bit more caring, honest with you, right? Just a complete difference. And I feel like this person probably looks better too, right? I feel like a lot of you guys are really taking more action on your health, going to the gym, and maybe whoever this new person is that's in your life or about to come into your life is motivating you to do things like that, as far as eating better and working out more, maybe reading more, things like that. There's also a part in the song, like Nicki Minaj's part. Again, guys, this is disclosure, I am not a rapper, okay? But there's a part where she goes, it's going down basement, Friday the 13th, guess who's playing Jason? So maybe some of you are like, you know, planning out your Halloween costumes. Maybe some of you are going to be dressing up as Nicki Minaj. I don't know. I was getting like the pink wig vibes, maybe like Lil Kim or Nicki Minaj vibes for Halloween, something like that. Doja Cat. I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but maybe some of you may have gone to like a concert or something this weekend. I don't know. Or like I said, just picking out Halloween costumes for some kind of like Halloween party or whatever. Something about Friday the 13th. Some of you may have been born on a Friday the 13th, which is pretty interesting, right? But anyway, let's just jump right into this reading. I'm not going to keep y'all here too long. Okay, I'm going to start it with some Kipper cards. Let's see what's going on with the collective spirit. What's going on with collective? Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Keeping the vibes up. Positive vibes only over here. Okay, if the reading does not resonate, it's not going to resonate with everybody. Again, it's a general reading. Check out my other readings on my channel, or if you guys are interested in a personal, all that information is in the description box below. Okay, let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's see. Ooh, all right, so we have concern, occupation, and family room. Okay. All right, so we've got family room right here. So you've got the number 21. Someone may have just had like a birthday or something like that. Maybe some of you may have had like a get together for like somebody's 21st birthday. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but 2 plus 1 is 3. And something about 21. Someone may have like just turned the legal age to drink, and you guys may have had like just like a kind of like a low key type of birthday party or celebration in the house instead of going out, right? Then you have occupation. All right, something to do with like somebody's job or somebody's workplace. Some of you may be like social workers, or some of you may work closely with family. I'm hearing like family law, like family court something like that. The number 34 may be significant. The number 7. Some of you may be like born in July, Cancer season. Okay, then you have concern. Master number 33 right on top. So some of you may be 33 years old. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Some of you may have been born in June, okay, around Gemini season. The signs are not specific to this channel, guys, okay? I'm just reading what's coming out. But I feel like some of you may be kind of like in very deep, heavy thought regarding your workplace, like your work situation right now, or your finances. Even though there's no cards out about finances, I feel like maybe some of you may be worried about losing a job, and you may be concerned about, maybe you maybe not getting a raise, or maybe you were expecting to get like offered a newer, higher position at the workplace, and it maybe didn't happen. So now you may be a little bit concerned about, your family and how you're going to, keep up with the promises that you made to your family. Something in that regard. I'm also getting like maybe somebody's birthday is coming up, and you may be a little bit concerned, or sitting at your desk at work, worried about how you're going to afford to pay to buy something for your son or daughter or whatever, or your significant other for their birthday. It's just something at the job is just not, it's just not hitting right now for some reason. Some of you may be thinking of changing your job so you can make more money to be able to provide for your family. I'm getting this energy of like some of you are putting in like your 2 weeks notice type of thing, right? And you might be a little bit concerned about, what the next job or the next occupation is going to be. Okay. I'm getting too, like maybe some of you work from home, family room and occupation. Some of you may be like literally just like doing work in your living room or like your family room or dining room. Maybe that's where your computer and your desk may be set up or something. And a lot of you are working from home at this time, as a lot of people around the world are, due to like, the whole COVID situation or whatever. Over the last couple of years, a lot of people have transitioned to working from home. I'm also getting this energy of like maybe some of you are thinking about leaving your job so you can start a business from home. That way you have more time to your family, right? Maybe some of you are like seamstresses, because the woman in this occupation card, she's got a sewing machine, and she's like, looks like she's sewing together like a scarf or a blanket of some sort. Maybe some of you are considering leaving your current job to be able to be designers, like fashion designers and things like that. Maybe some of you like make your own clothes and design your own shoes, bags, things like that, right? And I feel like some of you are going to take that risk to leave a job to be able to work from home. And you may have like a setup for like your sewing and things like that. Maybe like a press machine is what I'm hearing. I think that's what people use, like a press machine to make t-shirts and stuff. That might be set up in your living room or something like that. And you may be concerned whether or not it's going to actually make you money, right? So you may be kind of contemplating, should I leave my job to just take a leap of faith, or should I just cut my hours at my job to make more time to do this, right? Somebody is definitely like a fashion designer here, or like in the fashion industry of some sort, right? And there's like a light behind her head. So I feel like some of you guys have like some kind of bright idea to like create something, but you want to do it from home. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry. Hold on a minute. My fault, y'all. I'm back. I'm having like this weird moment of just getting over this cold that I had. It came and went. So I got sick for like a day, and now it's just working itself out of my body. So you guys can probably hear it in my voice. I sound a little nasally. I heard like something about Sudafed, PE. So maybe some of you guys are like getting over a cold, or you guys have gotten sick and you guys are kind of just like drowning in the fucking like the medication to help you sleep and sweat the shit out, right? Something about getting over a cold of some sort. Maybe that's what some of y'all are concerned about, outside of like your work and like your family and your finances. Some of you are concerned about your health, and things like that. Like I said before a few minutes ago, like a lot of you have really taken action on taking better care of yourselves when it comes to like working out, reading more, eating healthier, things like that. Okay, some of you might have had like a health scare or something. I'm gonna just jump right into the tarot. I'm gonna use one of my favorite decks, good old Modern Witch. Okay, and I'm gonna make this a quick reading, guys. I'm not gonna make this a 6-card spread. I'm gonna do this like the last one I did and just make it a quick 3-card spread and get some clarification. Again, if you guys are into, full in-depth personal readings that are not so general, hit me up. Don't be ashamed, or feel any type of way about reaching out because you have questions or, want to know something in particular. That's what I'm here for. I love what I do and I love being able to help people out. So definitely reach out if you guys are, looking for a little bit more clarity on your particular specific situation. I'm just going to take that. A card just flipped out. 10 of Pentacles. Wow, that was the first card out. That's awesome. 10 of Pentacles. So somebody may be dealing with, or you might be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay. Heavy with like the family energy here, right? A lot of like generational wealth. So some of you may come from a line or family that has a lot of money, or you may be marrying into a family that has a lot of money. If you're single, even you will be getting married soon, or have a family soon, and you guys are gonna be making a lot of money together. This is like businesses. I'm hearing real estate, like multiple streams of income. That's going to create like generational wealth, though. Some of you, like I said, are definitely starting up a business. So whatever this is that you guys are planning to do at home, like this new career that you're starting, or it doesn't even have to be new, right? It could just be something that you want to put more of your effort into as far as like your job occupation. It's going to make you a lot of money. Okay, a lot of money coming in here with the 10 of Pentacles. And that was the first card out, so that's awesome. Some of you are definitely concerned about your finances. Some of you may be in like an interracial relationship where one of you may be like black and the other may be white, or one of you may be like from a Spanish-speaking country, another person may be like Muslim or whatever it may be, right? But in this card, the 10 of Pentacles, you've got a guy here with fairer skin, blonde hair, and you have a darker skinned woman here with blue hair. So some of you may be like, very eccentric, into like the funky hair colors. And I even mentioned that, like something about pink wigs, right? Some of you are definitely dressing up in something colorful for Halloween. Something definitely about a family. Some of you may be like Native American as well, okay? But something about like a family unit here. I feel like there may be some kind of like inheritance involved as well. I feel like somebody may have like married into a family, and then you guys may be hearing that somebody may have passed away or left a house that you guys had like no idea about, and it's being inherited, and you just so happen to like marry into a family where like the inheritance is huge, or like some kind of trust fund or something like that. There'll be a lot of money, like generational wealth building for sure. I mean, I just heard some of you might be like wealth coaches or like life coaches, something like that. Some of you definitely like teach people how to create multiple streams of income. Some of you might teach people about how to own real estate, how to buy real estate, right? If you don't own any yourself, or of course, if you own any yourself, even if you don't, some of you definitely like teach people about financial literacy, taxes, things like that. So that's awesome. That's definitely like a great way to give back to the community, teaching things like that they don't teach in schools, I also just heard homeschooling. I feel like, hold on a second. I feel like some of you are concerned with what they're teaching these kids in school. Like they're not teaching them, how to file taxes, or, how to maneuver yourself into a better position when it comes to like quote unquote working the system, right? I feel like some of you are concerned that with these schools, they're not teaching that. So I feel like some of you may be homeschooling your kids soon, or if you may have done that before, if your kids are older now. Take the story as it resonates. But some of you are definitely considering teaching your kids outside of school hours about taxes and financial literacy and how to make their money work for them, right? At a very young age. Ooh, you got the Queen of Pentacles right after that. Again, the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, a whole lot of earth energy. And then you got the Hierophant, heavy on the Taurus. All right, so the earth signs have totally taken over this reading. All right. This is great energy here. I love this. So you got 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Heavy on the Taurus energy here with the Hierophant, okay? Queen of Pentacles is somebody, again, it's not gender specific, okay? This could have to do with a man as well. This is somebody who's very nurturing, okay? Will like give somebody the shirt off their back, right? Someone very generous, and it doesn't always have to be with like materials. Just someone who's like wife material almost, right? Someone who's very stable. They've got their shit together with their money. They're very responsible with their money, very resourceful for the most part, okay? There's like a little white rabbit here at the bottom. I feel like some of you, what is that? Alice in Wonderland? Maybe some of you are dressing up as like Alice in Wonderland for Halloween. Something about the white rabbit. I feel like some of you are definitely like conspiracy theorists, especially what I just said, like working the system. Some of you are definitely like going down this rabbit hole of like conspiracy theories when it has to do with like the government and how money is circulated around the world or the country, things like that. And I feel like the more hip you guys become to things like that, the more money you're going to make, right? And she's got beautiful hair in this card. Like I love this card here. That's why I love this deck. It's a lot more more eccentric. It has like a lot more ethnic background as far as the characters in the cards from all different walks of life, you know. But she's got beautiful hair. So some of you may be like hairstylists, again, with the occupation from home, right? Being a fashion designer, a seamstress, a hairstylist. Some of you may do this at home and it's making you a lot of money, or it's going to be if you haven't started yet, right? Really nice pink dress. Something about like very curly hair, like an afro. I feel like some of you are definitely like going more natural with your hair, okay? So you might be like pregnant too. She's not really pregnant in this card, but like the white rabbit at the bottom just gives me like someone is definitely like having a lot of sex right now. You know, some of you might be married, right? Because the Hierophant, it talks about commitments, marriages, spirituality as well. This is kind of like my God card. So some of you may be like I said, you're definitely dating or going to be involved with somebody in a serious relationship, if not getting married, right? Because again, Queen of Pentacles is like a wife or a husband. Some of you are definitely like going to be dealing with somebody who is a lot more spiritually connected. And I feel like the last relationship or last person that you were dealing with wasn't like that. And I feel like you're looking for something more traditional, right? With the Hierophant card here, this person might be a Taurus, or you might be a Taurus. I'm also there's a lot of roses in these cards. Like she's got roses on her head here, roses all around this card. I feel like some of you definitely like the color red, or someone might be like bringing you flowers or something like that, or you guys may just do like a lot of planting and gardening, and maybe roses are just like your favorite flower. Or someone's definitely going to be getting married here soon, and or if you are married already, you guys are definitely like creating generational wealth together and like a lot of stability. Okay, I really haven't gotten like anything too negative from this spread yet, even with the Kipper cards. I feel very like bright and positive with this energy right now. But outside of the concern, some of you are definitely concerned about your money and your job and your finances, but this reading is telling me y'all don't have anything to be concerned about, like whatsoever. Some of you are definitely like, you know what I'm getting to? I feel like some of you may be like putting up an altar somewhere, like an altar to like your spirit guides, your ancestors, God, whatever it is that you know subscribe to. You guys might be setting up like some kind of altar in your bedroom or your family room, somewhere for you to go and just kind of be in a zen, like like in your peace, you know, maybe it's a place where you go meditate, where you go pray, you know, you guys might be setting that up for yourself soon. If you know, don't have one already, I feel like you've been frequenting your altar and your Zen space a lot more often as of recently. All right, let's move on. I'm gonna get some clarification on these. I'm gonna use the traditional Rider-Waite deck here. I see why this Ten of Pentacles is here. I know I can definitely feel like a lot of you guys have like this heavy burden on your shoulders right now about money and thinking that you're gonna not be successful or whatever. But as I'm hearing, as long as you like stay connected to God and like stay connected to Source and like listen to your intuition and listen to your ancestors and you know what it is that your spirit guides are telling you, because you guys are definitely like connected to Source here, that's for sure. Or you guys pray a lot. I feel like as long as you stand in your purpose, right, and keep doing what you're doing, like your God calling, right, you're gonna be making tons of money. Like you may be worried right now, but just stay focused and connected to Source, right? And you're gonna be just fine. You know, I'm hearing some of you might be nurses too. Some of you might be a nurse. Nurses make a lot of money, guys. Registered nurses, don't sleep on a registered nurse. They make great fucking money. They work crazy long hours too, you know. You guys are definitely like some kind of super women, supermen if you're a registered nurse. You know, much applause to y'all. My grandparents, they were nurses. They were both nurses for like over 40 years of their life. So some of you definitely like work in healthcare here. Ooh, Five of Wands. I'm clarifying the Ten of Pentacles here, guys. So again, like generational wealth, family, building, right? Settlements, inheritances, real estate, things like that. Five of Wands. Why is this Ten of Pentacles here, Spirit? Oh, wow. Yeah, I literally just said some of you might be like nurses or work in healthcare. Okay, so I'm clearing out the Ten of Pentacles, guys. So you've got the King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and then you've got the Five of Wands here. So like something about like a lot of arguing and bickering back and forth, a lot of competition, right? Some of you might be dealing with a Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, or Scorpio. If that's not one of your signs yourself, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune here, it talks about divine timing, things going in your favor usually. So when the Wheel of Fortune is in play here, it just talks about good luck. Like I feel like a good opportunity is gonna just like fall in your lap or something, right? And then you have the King of Cups. So something definitely heavy with your emotions here. Someone is definitely like in love with what they do. They love what they do, or you may be in love with somebody in particular, right? But the King of Cups is somebody who's got a lot of emotions but doesn't really know how to show them all the time, right? So say for example, you know, you're dealing with somebody who you know like loves you and is in love with you, but they just don't know, like they're just not the greatest at showing it. They may not tell you all the time, right? Very nice person, very sweet, right? Sweetheart of a person, man or woman, full of love and emotion, but they're not the greatest at portraying those emotions that they have for someone or something, right? They're very good at covering it up, basically. But with the Ten of Pentacles here, I feel like there may have been like a father figure of some sort with this King of Cups here that may have like, unfortunately, may have like passed away or something like that. And there's definitely like a lot of money involved here that maybe like you and your family members are fighting over, you know, some kind of settlement, some kind of inheritance. It's like, I'm getting this energy of like, there may have been a house left for multiple children, right? But now you guys are bickering a lot and having arguments on who is going to inherit what or who's going to get how much, you know, like how are we going to split this house, or some of you may want to sell the house, some of you want to keep it, you know, something like that. Or if it's not you in particular, Maybe your significant other could be dealing with this type of situation, right? Definitely like a lot of bickering and fighting with the family over finances, that's for sure. That might be what is concerning you at this time. Okay, but with the Wheel of Fortune here, I definitely feel like something is going to go in your favor though. And I feel like it may surprise you, you know? I'm also getting like this energy of like, I feel like maybe somebody who may be like a little bit older than you, uh, with this King of Cups energy here, is kind of like trying to make somebody feel bad about something, because like the cups has to do with their emotions, right? If this was in reverse, it would definitely be like a manipulative energy of their emotions and things like that, but I'm still getting that energy regardless of it being upright because of the 5 of Wands here, right? With concern there too. I really feel like someone is trying to keep somebody confused for some reason, and none of these cards have anything to do with that, but I'm just feeling that still. I feel like someone is very concerned about a housing situation, a lot of finances involved. There may be like a lawyer involved in this, of course, you know. Uh, it's just someone is trying to keep somebody like in their emotions and like in their bag and keep them confused. Like with this Wheel of Fortune, it never stops turning. It's always turning. So I feel like somebody, it just feels like they're going in circles, right? And I feel like there may be some kind of like there's no conclusion here. Like whatever this bickering and arguing is about finances or some kind of inheritance, a family matter, it's just not getting resolved. Like you guys are just going in circles a lot, you know? And somebody is definitely being like overly emotional with this situation. They're not being logical right now. Okay, and I feel like whoever this overly emotional person is in this family situation is the one creating or causing all of this bickering and back and forth. But I do really feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here, something is going to end up working out in your favor, whether it be if you know selling this home, like this inherited house or whatever it may be. You're going to end up making a lot of money from it, like more money than you thought, or you may end up keeping it to rent it out. That way you can create generational wealth, right? A lot of people don't understand that when it comes to like real estate. It's like people will get into homes, fix them up, and then just want to sell them, right? And get in, get out, basically. But I feel like you are bickering with your family members because you see the bigger picture, right? You see the bigger picture of like, say for example, Airbnb, right? Or renting these properties out so you can have residual income instead of just that one time, you know, large lump sum that'll put you in like capital gains taxes. It gets very like intricate when it comes into real estate and how to maneuver your money. So I feel like a lot like you are extremely smart and educated in that field, but it's like there's a lot of like bickering and emotions going on, right? And people are just like not seeing the bigger picture that you have for generational wealth down the line. They just want to make quick fast money, get in, get out. But you're like, no, like that's not how you create generational wealth is what I'm hearing. And you're very, very heavy on that. Is what I'm getting. Yeah, and even if it's not family, guys, even if it's not like a family situation and inheritance, it could just be like you and a business partner, right? Like you and a business partner may own like a lot of property together, but right now, like somebody is very heavily in their emotions and they're not thinking logically, and it's creating friction in this business relationship right now. Okay? But I definitely feel like something's gonna go in your favor when it comes to that. I feel like someone is definitely gonna like come out of this emotional phase and come to their senses or something eventually. And that's when things are gonna end up working out in your favor for sure. When this person, or if this is you, when somebody just stops being so emotional. You know, I'm hearing you can't be attached to these properties. So I feel like it's either you telling someone this or someone is telling you this. Like you can't be emotionally attached to real estate. You just can't. And it's so easy to, but you just can't, you know? So it may definitely be like emotionally attached to like a house or something. And they may not just, they just don't want to let it go, or, they're not, again, like I said, someone's not seeing the bigger picture here. I'm going to move on, though, and clarify this Queen of Pentacles. See what's going on with that. Some of you are definitely going to be like creating a lot of financial stability if you decide to work from home. So if you're thinking about it, I say just go ahead and take some action on it and just go. Just start. Don't think so hard on it. Just start. Ooh, the King of Wands. Yeah, someone is definitely like in like the entertainment industry or is like an entrepreneur. King of Wands, again, doesn't have to do with gender. This is somebody who is very like busybody, heavy multitasker, heavy on the Aries, Leo, Sag energy here. Okay, very passionate. Wands usually have to do with like your creativity, your passions, again, work, your work life, entrepreneurship, sexual desires as well. This is somebody who's very attractive, very sexy, very confident within themselves and what they do. Okay, some of you might literally, like I said, be in the music industry or something like that. Or like I mentioned before, the fashion industry, right? And you guys, some of you may be models, okay? And I feel like some of you are kind of just being very hesitant and in your head about this. But King of Wands, Queen of Wands is somebody who takes action and is very confident in whatever it is that they're doing, So if you guys are thinking of starting this business at home, whether it be with fashion, music, hair, you have to be confident in what it is that you're doing because it's going to make you very financially stable. Being in your head about something is not what's going to bring the money. You have to actually go ahead and do it to get the money, guys. You know what I'm saying? Someone is definitely into like Chinese lettering, Chinese tattoos. I don't know why I just felt that, but there's like, they're like, these figures in the back. It almost looks like a dragon or something. So I'm definitely getting, some of you are into like, definitely into like tribal or Chinese type of tattoos, like cultural type of tattooing. That some of you may be tattoo artists. Maybe some of you do tattooing from your home and it's making you a lot of fucking money. Ooh, the Lover's card popped out. Heavy Gemini energy here. Okay. Some of you might be dealing with a karmic because of money, or because of what they do. Like their job makes them a lot of money, so maybe that's the only reason why you're kind of like sticking around dealing with them. I don't know. The Lovers talks about having a choice. This also can talk about like divine counterparts, being brought together basically by the universe, right? Almost like a soulmate, pretty much like a soulmate energy. Could also be like a twin flame energy as well. Okay. But I'm definitely getting like whoever it is that you are in business with right now, it's definitely like a divine counterpart. You guys are meant to be in business together. You guys are meant to like have some kind of, this is supposed to be this way. But as of right now, I feel there's just like a lot of friction going on in the relationship at this point in time, right? Heavy on the Gemini. But if it doesn't have to do with like a business relationship, guys, if this has to do with your significant other or somebody on your mind, I feel like some of you definitely have a choice to make between either being like committed, getting married, having like wife, kids, all that good stuff, right? You have a choice to make between that and being like the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, somebody who is not very committal usually, right? Very, not to say that they're bad people, but it's just they're not really the type to settle down for the most part. So I feel like a lot of you may have this decision to make between wanting to settle down and wanting to be single and be about your business and about your money, more so in that direction. Let me get one more on this Queen of Pentacles. One more on this Queen of Pentacles, Spirit. Ooh. Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Four of Wands tried to pop out, guys. I wasn't even going to take it, but it did try to come out. Some of you are definitely like thinking of getting married more so. I'm definitely, now that this came out, I feel like some of you are leaning more towards like stability and being married, being a wife, being a husband. And with the Knight of Cups here, that's definitely going to happen. Someone is definitely going to be taking action on their emotions towards you, and they want to offer you some kind of stability, right? I also heard some of you may literally like be making or receiving an offer on a home, on a house, okay? Because Four of Wands can talk about like like moving into a house, like celebrating that, or weddings and anniversaries, just celebrations in general, right? Housewarmings. Some of you maybe have been born in November. Something about 11/11 here. So like November 11th might be significant. You know, in the next coming November will be here before we know it. So something about November might be significant, right? Um, because you got the Hierophant here too, that talks about like marriage and commitments and things like that. You know, I'm also getting like, I'm getting this energy too of someone may be married here. Someone might be like dealing with somebody who is married already. Or someone is like a fiance of some sort. And they may be having to make a decision on somebody who's like a karmic, like a twin flame and a soulmate is what I'm hearing. Like somebody's having to make a decision between one or the other, right? Because Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, whatever, is not really the same energy as the King and Queen of Wands, right? Both very stable in what they do, very good at what they do, right? Good with finances, business, all of that. But at the same time, one is more committed to being like in a stable relationship than the other. This is the King of Wands is really not somebody who's committal, right? I feel like some of you may be definitely dealing with like a karmic twin flame of some sort, you know? Like I'm definitely here like the sex is good, the passion is there, but this person may just be married. Or you might be married, you know? Or I'm also getting like you may be dealing with somebody who like I said, the sex is good, the passion is there, you guys really care about each other, but you may be more worried about getting married and being stable, right? Whereas this other person is more concerned about, again, like being non-committal. They just kind of want to have their options open, right? And I don't really think you're really into that anymore. You know, you're looking for something more stable. You want to have a family, you know. Family room is right here. You guys want to be committed to somebody and have a serious relationship. Or, you know, this other person may want this with you, and you may be more in like the King of Wands energy where you're not really committed and you just want to do your own thing and have options, you know. You may literally be trying to make a decision between, I don't even say this, but this came in my head, like a hoe and a housewife. Now, keeping your options open does not mean you are a whore, okay? That is not what that means. It's called dating. Like that's what you're supposed to do before you just settle down with somebody. But I'm just saying, like, some of you are definitely like a lot more promiscuous at this point in time. You know, or the other person might be. Somebody definitely, you know, take the story as it resonates. Don't force it to fit. But someone here, you know, however the story fits you, is definitely looking for more of a commitment and trying to get out of this King of Wands non-committal energy here. So that's pretty cool. That's I mean, I like how that sounds. I mean, if you can be with somebody who is ready to settle down and be committed, then that's great. But you have to, I'm hearing you have to be honest with yourself. Like, don't string somebody along when you know that they want to be in a committed relationship down the line and you do not. Because that's going to end up blowing up in your face, right? So just be honest and be truthful about what it is that you really want with somebody. Ooh. Ooh, the star card popped out. Yeah, like it definitely has to be like some kind of like healing and like clarity, right? The star card, you may be dealing with an Aquarius, or you might be an Aquarius yourself. But this talks about like balance and healing, wish fulfillment. So whatever it is that you really, really want and desire, you have to be upfront and honest about it, okay? That way you can get what you want. This is like a wish fulfillment. Somebody's wish fulfillment or dream is to literally like be married, have a family, the whole 9 yards. But I'm getting this energy of like somebody else just doesn't want that right now and somebody is not being truthful about it. Okay? which is really not fair, you know, but you don't want to be dealing with somebody or stringing somebody along. I hope this is not happening to you as the viewer, but if that's the case, you got to really just use discernment or just bring up the conversation. You know, if you feel as though like this person is not ready for what you're ready for, just sit down, have that conversation. It may not be hard, but just kind of rip the band-aid off, you know, so you can get what it is that you're looking for, so you can get what you want out of like a relationship or your life in general, you know. I just heard that song Sexual Healing. I think that's by like Al Green or something. Sexual Healing. Somebody's sex here is definitely like healing water. Somebody's definitely somebody's definitely got some fucking some some WAP or something or some good D. It's like healing. I feel like your energy is almost healing to this person, right? But I just feel like somebody here just doesn't want that full commitment that you want. Right. Even though you may be this person's wish fulfillment, like you may be everything that this person has been asking for, it's just something I feel like a karmic or something is keeping them from being committed to you. Or a karmic is keeping you from being committed to this person, guys. Yeah, the star. Someone's definitely like dealing with an Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, you know. I'm going to get two more cards in this Hierophant, and I'm going to close out this reading. And like I said, I'm not going to keep y'all here too long. Let me get two more on this Hierophant spirit. Eight of Cups and the Chariot. Yeah, some of you are definitely like walking away from something though. Like I said, somebody here definitely like wants some kind of commitment and some kind of seriousness, and I feel like it may be you that's gonna just walk away with the Eight of Cups here, right? And you're gonna follow your intuition. You're gonna, you know, you're gonna just kind of go on your own path to really find what it is that you're looking for, right? To find that wish fulfillment. And I feel like you're gonna just move on from whatever the situation is, you know, this karmic, non-committal person. Even if it is business, right? It doesn't always have to be a relationship, but if it does have to do with like a commitment you have with somebody in a business relationship, somebody is just not, you're not seeing eye to eye with somebody. And I feel like someone is looking for some kind of balance, right? With the star card here, someone is definitely like looking for some kind of like peace and harmony between the situation. But I feel like you're just going to end up walking away and moving forward onto something else, like a different project. If this has to do with real estate, you're going to go on and move forward to a different home, a different property, a different project, you know? But this is heavily, like, especially with these two cards here, heavily on the Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer card with the Chariot. Some of you are definitely like walking away from this. And when you do that, you do walk away, the Chariot card talks about overcoming obstacles and being victorious and successful as well, okay? But this is victory and success over, you've overcome multiple different challenges and obstacles, okay? This is not like an easy victory per se. Okay, I feel like you've gone through like a lot of bullshit, like a lot, like I said, a lot of arguing and bickering, a lot of like emotional manipulation and things like that, right? But once you like kind of let this go and break free, you're gonna go after what it is that you really want, right? Some of you might be getting like a new car. Some of you may have been like doing a lot of walking and like bussing it at this time, but some of you are definitely getting like a new car here with the star. It could be like your favorite car, right? Or maybe after, you know, you guys really get this business started, whatever it is that you guys are in your entrepreneurship, as far as like hair, fashion, modeling, music career, you guys are going to be able to get the car of your dreams, right? I'm hearing like a Tesla, a Mercedes, a BMW or something like that. Something really nice and shiny, right? Like a brand new car. Some of you may, again, with the nurses, some of you may be like EMTs or like work in the medical field, okay? Anytime I see the Chariot card, I think of like an ambulance or like police officers as well, nurses, doctors, things like that. Some of you definitely work for like the government or like something like that. Okay. I think I'm gonna get one more on this Hierophant card here. Someone is definitely like gonna be moving on from somebody who's just not fulfilling them emotionally, or a situation that's not fulfilling them emotionally. And I feel like when you do that, you're gonna be, ooh, last card that popped out. Look at that. Nine of Pentacles. This is like success. Okay, being single and abundant. All right, some of you are definitely like leaving a relationship or leaving a business partnership to kind of just do your own thing and make the money on your own. I just heard that song. There's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Some of you may be from Boston. The girl that sings that song, she's from Boston. Okay, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn again. Somebody is definitely going to be like walking in their purpose, walking into their singlehood, into abundance, fruitfulness. Okay, this is a great fucking card to like close out that reading, guys. Yeah, so I think that's it. I think I'm gonna end it there. I didn't want to keep you guys here too long, so yeah, thanks for checking out the reading. If you guys, if this didn't resonate with you specifically, check out the other readings, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share the video if you feel like this may resonate with somebody else in your life. Again, if you guys are into personal readings, I do offer them. All that information is going to be in the description box below, like always. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate y'all times 1,000. I'm gonna go like start my day and enjoy the weather, I guess. I hope y'all do the same. Y'all have a blessed one. Love y'all. Peace.